you probably need to be almost a little bit more creative to be a street trials rider, I'd say.
Yo everyone, we're here with trials rider extraordinaire Andrei Burton. How you doing, man?
I'm alright, mate. How are you?
Good, thanks. Good.
I'd like to say that also Duncan's also a trials rider extraordinaire as well.
Well, there you go. I just arrived at Kendal and I've already been roped into being a bit of a crash test dummy for Andrei in one of his shows. So can you tell us a little bit about what you've been up to here this weekend?
Okay, so yeah, it's been a good weekend so far. Obviously, it's only Friday. We've got 2 more days to go. But been doing some shows for the school shows down at the leisure centre, which has been fantastic. We did 2 shows this morning. Got another show very shortly. We've been doing some shows on the stand here at base camp as well. They went really well, and of course you were part of that. So thanks for being one of the props.
So you would call yourself a trials rider. Can you tell anyone who's not familiar with trials riding what that exactly means?
Yes, absolutely. So trials riding is basically, as you know, is kind of like parkour on a bike, essentially. So it's about riding over obstacles that are in front of you. It's actually quite good to relate it to parkour, I think, because you've got parkour and you've got free running. And parkour is A to B as quickly as possible, and free running is A to B, but making it look good. So I think that's the difference between like competition trials, A to B over the most difficult stuff, and then street trials, which is basically making it look really cool.
Nice one. Well, I actually got my next question there, but yeah, like, are you able to expand a little bit on that? What the difference is, say, with what you do yourself with competition trials compared to the likes of someone I'm sure people know, Fabio Wibmer and Danny McCaskill. Comparing it to what they do. Yeah, I don't know, some Scottish guy and some Austrian guy.
Oh yeah. No, they're both really nice guys, really good riders. Yeah, I think. Essentially, like I said, they're making it look really, really cool. I think it's quite a different ethos behind it. But what's really nice is, you were there on that big street ride in Scotland recently after the World Championships. So you had kind of some of the best competition riders and the best street riders in the world all riding together. And it's basically about looking at the environment and seeing what you can do with it. And I think, street trials is basically merging in BMX and like these really cool lines and basically adding flair. I think you probably need to be almost a little bit more creative to be a street trials rider, I'd say. Competition trials is more about you need to be very, very fit, very athletic. Obviously we like train a lot in the gym. I'm not saying you're not, mate.
No, I'll take it. You rarely see me inside a gym, so.
Yeah, so I think it's kind of become very athletic, very gymnastic, and it's also about you've basically got one try to do everything, because in a competition you only get one try. You can't try and try again. So it's about trying to be consistent and very, very accurate. That's about it really.
Well, I'm glad you were accurate in the show earlier and not taking me out.
Indeed.
Can you expand a little bit about what you've actually been doing this weekend here?
So far, like I was saying, just been doing some shows. We've also I'm here with Saltrock clothing, my sponsors, and they actually have a couple of challenges on the stand. So we're getting people on a trials bike. So we've got a street bike actually. So we're getting people to try and track stand for as long as possible. They get to win some prizes. We're doing a pull-up competition, so you've got to try and beat me. So I set 40 pull-ups is the challenge to beat. So I want to see you trying that.
I'm not even going to bother. I won't be able to hold the mic tomorrow night.
And we've got a balance board as well. So you can have a go on a balance board. Just to sort of put the brand out there and get people talking about it. Yeah.
Nice one. Well, one other thing I wanted to ask you about, because I know you're obviously first and foremost a trials rider, but from following you on Instagram, I saw you're a bit of a climber as well as a bit of a Ninja Warrior fanatic. Can you expand a little bit on that?
Yeah, so I actually work for Ninja Warrior, so I'm a professional course tester, so I set the course for Ninja all over the world, loads of countries. I've done nearly 40 productions now, and I've completed, I'm the only tester actually that's completed all of the course, all the way up to the rope climb and the rope climb. But yeah, so I basically do the obstacles is my job, which is pretty cool. It's a very cool job. I climb as well. So basically when I'm not riding my bike or doing Ninja Warrior, I'm climbing like either rocks or indoor. Yeah. So mainly bouldering, a little bit of sport climbing and free soloing and stuff as well.
Yeah, nice one. Well, you sound like a busy guy, so thanks for taking the time to speak to us.
Thanks for coming down to Kendal.
Well, cheers. It's been good to see you, and all the best for the rest of the weekend.
Cheers, mate. You too. Let's go for a ride.